Hey Internet, we are back. We are in week 3 of our spotlights for the different dances. We're doing them in the order that we published over in Mad Soda DVDs. So far you've joined us for the Samba and Foxtrot. For the first few months that we were making DVDs, they were published in pairs. So we're starting our second pair, which is Bolero and Swing. So next week we'll talk about Swing, and this week we'll talk about Bolero. So Bolero is sort of a long, dramatic, squashed rumba, so that it shares line shapes with rumba and cha-cha and mambo, but it has the speed of a slow dance. It is the slowest of the ballroom dances, and it really moves out in sort of that dramatic fashion. In fact, most of the time if you're dancing a bolero with me, I can't do it with a straight face because it's wired into it that it's so dramatic and over the top that it makes me chuckle, because I don't have that need to be a huge dancer in my aesthetic. But Bolero is a lot of fun, and it's a really good workout if you are working on muscle strength and balance and those. So movement-wise, it has a lot of the same pool of moves as the cha-cha and the rumba do. So it's got crossovers and back breaks and crossbody leads, all those kinds of motions. As far as filming goes, the Bolero came out in the beginning of December 2011. Like I said, at the same time as the Swing. And it was Nicole that helped me with the Bolero. So that was one of the longer recording sets of sessions, because I just plain couldn't not laugh at myself recording it. So we had to do a lot of takes, and that one has a fairly extensive blooper reel on it as well. So the thing that separates the social bolero from a competitive ballroom bolero is the slide. So in the performance bolero, in the franchise bolero, you have this idea of a short or nearly collected step driving you out to a rock step. And in the social bolero, in a social setting, especially with a person that hasn't been trained in bolero, that really is difficult to communicate to create that motion. So most of the social bolero doesn't utilize that slide that gives it such a smooth and sleek gliding motion in the performance side. So you end up with it even being more similar to rumba without that foot slide in there. The counter body motion, contra body motion, both are so that requires a whole other theory video for those descriptions. But the kind of twisting and unwinding motion in the basic and the progressive in those rock steps is fairly unique to bolero. The closest cousin to that unwinding motion is probably actually cumbia, has that, except that in bolero you are twisting together in the same direction, whereas cumbia you would be opening out away from each other. So, well, that has been a little bit about the bolero. If you want to learn the bolero, or you want to learn more about the bolero, we do have the DVD available on disc and digitally as well. I'll put the link in the description. Thanks for partying, and if you have any questions or comments or bolero stories, please share those in the comments, and we'll catch you guys next week for some swing. Thanks, Internet.